radically for years before the pandemic era, but he's really become someone to look out for in the past 2 years. And Inngenn, the genius child. This is also a North Japan versus South Japan rivalry. Both of them are from kind of the furthest reaches of the main islands of Japan. Wow, immediate stock. This is an interesting pick. I'm surprised by the Sheik, but I guess Sheik versus Marth is an interesting choice. Futsuka, usually known for his Fox, opting for the Sheik this time. Inngenn taking the first stock immediately anyway, doesn't matter. But Futsuka's fighting back. Looks like it's going to take another stock here. Not quite. The first fair from ledge, very good. And we're basically even, 31% lead from Inngenn, starting these up airs. But needle to grab, classic Sheik. We're going, and is this going to be a stock as well? No, Inngenn with a good recovery, avoiding the options from Futsuka. But it's going back to an edge guard situation. I haven't been watching entirely to see both of these players' paths to get here, but I mean, they're both in winners, and I don't think anyone's really surprised about that. The other hitters that, you know, could be here, I think these two are the ones that everybody expected. Today we don't have Amsa, who would be here. There was another player named Deft, who is, I believe, an American, but he wasn't able to make it. Shipu's not here. Ooh, you hear the FB come out from Marth. Got grabbed out of it. Ingen's milking this lead. He's got a full stock lead. He's gonna extend it even more. Down smash doesn't tip, but the up tilt will. I don't know if this Sheik pick is working out for Futsuka. We might see him go back to Fox if this game continues as it has been, or he might stick it out. We'll see. It's not done yet. He's got, you know, just a bit over 2 stocks to make up though. Inngenn just maintaining the center up until he gets swallowed away. Futsuka was opting for a little bit of safety towards the edge, but now he's in the center as well. He's getting some good damage, but he's got, again, a full stock now to make up. Down there, nice. He's getting there. He could take this. Maybe I spoke too soon about the Sheik pick. Inngenn hasn't lost his stock yet. Ooh, that was a good recovery a little bit earlier than this guy was expecting. Again, holding his shield by the ledge. Yeah, Futsuka hasn't been able to really stop Ingen's recovery. That's going to be a really major issue that he's going to have to overcome if he wants to win this set. But we're now down to the last stock of this game for both players. Ingenn's racking up damage. You know, a lot of moves will kill at this point. But, you know, Sheik versus Marth, Sheik could get an extended combo going, but not going to happen. Inngenn takes game 1. You see in the player cam, Inngenn like clutching his heart. He's still, not that used to competing at this high level. You can see it's really a stressful situation. Opting to continue with the Sheik and taking to Dreamland is Futsuka. Let's see if the Sheik did take Inngenn the last stock last game, so we'll see if, on a more favorable stage like Dreamland, especially against Marth, if it can get the job done. I don't have the exact stats with me, but the Fox-Marth matchup among these two, I think, was definitely in Ingenn's favor. Not that surprising given the recent discourse about Fox-Marth, but they've had some good sets back and forth. It wasn't a one-sided rivalry by any means, but I guess Futsuka's been training the Sheik. I mean, it looks good. I am not one to say anything about it being bad. It's definitely looks like it's doing work. They're even at stocks now, but Ingenn's racking up damage. But, on Dreamland, it's going to take a while to kill. We'll see how tricky the recovery is. Inngenn's really getting the recovery mix-ups on Futsuka. He's killing Futsuka, and he's not getting killed. That's how you win the game. But, as I said before, Futsuka really needs to work on recovering and edge guarding, or else there's no way he's going to win this set. Inngenn off stage again. Tries to go a little bit higher in the recovery. Futsuka finally calls it out. Futsuka's on the ledge. Trying for an early dare is Inngenn, but not getting it. Getting a little bit of reversal. Good grab and neutral from Futsuka. These early up airs, doing very good job for Futsuka. Comboing at early percent. Baits out the shield grab. And now Inngenn with the advantage. They're at even stocks, but the percentages are tell quite a different story. Anything could happen. Yeah, Inngenn is going for a lot of these really low recoveries. We'll see if Futsuka starts using needles exactly like that to cover those. Sheik does have that tool to cover exactly kind of that angle. Back completely 0-0 on the last stock. Nice grab, might have been a boost grab, couldn't tell. Doesn't get much off of it though. Just watching the players poke each other. Percents are almost dead even. Both of them trying to really extend with grabs, but not getting a lot of really extended punishes. Ooh, that air dodge could cost him. Yeah, this is going to be an extended edge guard situation here. Let's see if Inngenn can keep it going. No, he can't. Futsuka does get the mix-up. And now it's Futsuka's turn to edge guard. One needle, but Inngenn gets it on the second try. Yeah, and that's going to be it. So this counter pick is working out for Futsuka. He gets one game with Sheik, but now it's going to be Inngenn's counter pick. We'll see where he goes. Opting goes Zelda. Probably not. The FD counter pick, not really a surprise. I don't think it's going to matter which character. We're going to see this against Fox or against Sheik. It's just such a strong counter pick. Marth gets so much off of throws and juggles. And Sheik definitely can have a tough time getting down. We'll see Inngenn try to capitalize on that. Futsuka can get some extended combos himself here. There's no platforms for Inngenn to hide on or slide off or any of those newfangled tricks kids are doing nowadays. And he's taking the first stop, Futsuka has. So we'll see if he can extend it, but as I said, he's going to have some trouble getting down here. A good air dodge gets by the up tilts. It looked like Futsuka could have gone back from that. I wonder why he chose to drift into the blast zone. Maybe he couldn't have. Yep, juggled situation for Inngenn again, but low percent, so Futsuka gets down. Yep, these up throws into up airs. He's just racking up damage. Yeah, and Futsuka, Sheik's down air doesn't really have a good ability to contest moves coming from below. It's really tough. It looks like it could have been a pivot forward smash or something, but he gets a jump fair, and that's fine enough. There's the forward smash. 166%, that's definitely going to do it, even if it's not a tipper. Almost a full stock lead, but Futsuka gets a grab. Doesn't get a lot of a good spot dodge to get past the re-grab. Futsuka's getting some grabs, but he misses the nair. So far in this game, Inngenn has gotten so much more off of grabs than Futsuka has. And, both of these characters love to start things with grab. And, just again, he's got Futsuka in the air, and Futsuka can't get down. If he takes this, there'll be another full stock lead. Yeah, these two stocks of high percent, but two stock lead is a lot. You see down throw fair. followed by a needle, but Ingen's recovery, sometimes he recovers early and he just clips Futsuka. That's happened 3 or 4 times. Futsuka finally snags the ledge, doesn't get off. Marth still had invincibility there, so those needles kind of bounced off him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa, that grab from behind. But, Futsuka's letting these grab follow-ups kind of go by. He's getting a grab and a 1-2 and not much after that. But Inngenn gets a lot, including that Ken combo. That was a pretty dominant game right there. We'll see where Futsuka is going. Looks like they're asking the tournament organizers about something. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. Just a moment, let me find out what's going on. And we're back. There was a little bit of technical difficulties before starting the match, but they're back into it, and I'm back here as well with you. Quick first stock from Inngenn. Inngenn has taken the first stock, no, not game 2, but the first game and this one, he's taken it quite quickly. Nice slide off there by Inngenn as well. Futsuka's trying to get these edge guards, but Inggen's recovery is too slippery. Yeah, Inngenn is just stuffing Futsuka when he tries to extend these fairs of such long range. Ledge jump, probably not what he wanted to do. But again, Futsuka, I guess this is continuing the edge guard, but Inggen's, getting extra percent here that he, doesn't really, I'm not going to say doesn't earn, but he could have been dead if Futsuka had, capitalized on the edge guard. But instead, Futsuka barely makes it back. There's some weird stuff going on with Marth's coat on the ledge right there. 2 good needles, but Inngenn still manages to up B, only to get up aired. So even stocks, but Futsuka's got a lot of percent. And no needles. And no stock. This is best of 5, so this cannot be the final game, but or can it be? No, Ingen's got 2, so it could be the final game if Inngenn gets it. That Ken combo almost connecting. Futsuka's getting out of the corner, getting F smashed. Let's see if Futsuka can make a recovery. No, the roll from Inngenn taking long enough for Futsuka not to be able to grab the ledge. Nice crouch canceling the dash attack. This Sheik does look practiced, but it doesn't look like it's enough to take on Inngenn. Regardless of how people say the matchup is, Inngenn clearly showing he's got experience in this matchup. There have been a lot of Sheiks here at this tournament today. There were a lot of Sheiks, and that's it. A 3 stock for game 4, and Inngenn takes the set 3-1. Yeah, there were a lot of Sheiks here. There was, I guess now we're including Futsuka. There was Futsuka, Sheik, the player whose name is Sheik, who plays the character Sheik. There was Gar, there was Noak,